So Elizabeth Warren decided to jump in on the smear campaign against Bernie and his supporters, and she concern trolled about, the Bernie bros online. Watch.
Do you feel, and you're someone who's actually come under that attack before, back in Iowa, back in January, do you feel like he's done enough to condemn the culture online that stems from his movement?
I've said before that we are all responsible for what our supporters do. And I think Bernie has a lot of questions to answer here.
Bernie has a lot of questions to answer here. Oh, does he? This isn't helping you, Elizabeth Warren. This isn't helping you. You're stabbing your friend in the back, and it's not helping you. Why would you do it? Bernie Sanders has apologized and basically disowned and disavowed anybody who's part of his campaign that does messed up stuff. But as is always the case, man, we learn after the fact that this is a total hit job. One of the people, the Culinary Union in Vegas, tried to blame a Bernie supporter for doxing one of their members. Coming to find out, it wasn't even a Bernie supporter that doxed him. So that's not like the idea that, oh my God, Bernie supporters are violent and vicious and mean. As Meghan McCain recently said, they're violent. What are you talking about? None of that is true. The leadership of the union is trying to take down Bernie because the leadership of the union doesn't want Medicare for all. The workers do. And so they released a letter of support for Bernie after the union bosses went after him. But this is what's happening. People are weaponizing things, trying to take down Bernie. And it's so weak. They have nothing on the guy. So what they go to is, oh my God, the supporters. Oh my God, the Bernie bros. Oh my God, they're so rude online. They're so mean online. They really think it's like the end of the world. I've seen so many stories on this, especially in corporate media. All these articles, oh my God, they're so mean. And it's like, bro, welcome to the internet. I don't even read my mentions because it's always a shit show, man. People are always viciously going after you and saying things that are not true, and like that's what happens. It's not unique to any one individual candidate. For so long, these politicians and corporate media people have gotten away with controlling the narrative, saying whatever they want, and seeing zero feedback. Well, now we got feedback. Now it's more of a democratic national conversation. That's what it is. And people go, hey man, that's wrong. Hey man, this is incorrect. Hey man, you're dumb. And now these people think it's like, they're being oppressed. When no, this is called accountability. So, if anything, I think the trolling that the Bernie people do is usually more reasonable than the trolling other, candidates' supporters do. And for Elizabeth Warren to concern troll here, man, it's just so sad to see. She's the one who did the fake, oh my God, Bernie's a sexist attack. And then, played the victim when people were tweeting snake emojis at her. Like, no, maybe if you didn't stab your friend in the back and make up a story about him or mischaracterize what he said, maybe they wouldn't tweet it at you. How about that? You ever thought of that? But no, you can never take responsibility for yourself. And again, in the case of Bernie, even though he has nothing to apologize for, he has, and he's said, hey, don't do these things. I'm in favor of civil discourse and dialogue. But now finally Bernie learned his lesson, and he changed the dynamic. He changed the conversation. As we just spoke about in the last segment, he finally is saying, like, actually, talk to Nina Turner, talk to Brianna Joy Gray about, what it's like to be abused online, harassed online, and it's not unique to any one campaign. Let's stop being silly here. And unfortunately, I think Bernie's got, an even bigger heart and open arms. And I think that when he wins, it could be Elizabeth Warren, Treasury Secretary or VP. But I'm so annoyed at this point that I don't want her in the administration. Like, that's how thoroughly she's burned that bridge and played dirty politics. Like, I'm not interested in it because now I don't even know what you stand for and what you believe in if you try to kneecap the person who's going to bring real change into this country. So I'm over it, and she went down the wrong path, and you hate to see it.